wanted to talk about Norwegian Christmas traditions, and you might actually have some of the same traditions, but I find it so funny to hear about other Christmas traditions because to me Norwegian traditions are sort of it's like it needs to happen, it's supposed to happen this way. And I realized that some of the things that we do in Norway are actually quite odd and might be quite weird to other people. And if you have a weird tradition either in your family or in your country, please let me know, because it's just awesome and it's so cool to hear how weird people are, because they do these super strange things and are like, oh, I thought you did that too, and be like, oh, no. But anyways, let's get started! The first thing that we Norwegians like to do is that we have an orange at the start of like Advent. So when you start counting down to the 24th of December, on the 1st of December you start counting down. So on the 1st of December we like to have oranges and take like small like bits of clove, like those, they look like nails. You take cloves and you stick it in the orange. You take 24 of them, and my brother's calling. Just give me 1 second. Hi! Åh ja, du er et stykke da. Nice! Noe du har lyst til å si til folka? Keep on fucking rock and roll! Yeah! Men det er smooth, sikkens. Nei, nope! Nope! Hva da? Bye! That's my bro, yeah? Also, I said on Twitter that when I was done having my last exam, which was today, I was going to change my background on my phone to a Christmas-themed background, and I'm so bad at picking backgrounds. So I found like this one. It's so cute! So that's the one that I'm having now, and it's so adorable! I love it so much! But anyways, Christmas traditions! We have these oranges that we put cloves in. We put 24 of them, but I really don't know why, because you're supposed to take one out for each day that goes, so that when there's like one left, there's like, oh, it's one day until Christmas. But we all know that oranges are like, you know, organic or so. So the oranges actually go bad during like the 7th day or so. So you have to like take them all out and just shove it in a new one, and it's a mess. And you tie a bow around them and you hang them in your window. You hang rotten oranges with like 17 cloves in the window. And in the beginning it smells like the definition of Christmas, but like as you keep going in December, it gets weird. It gets weird, yeah. But it's a fun tradition, and it's like when you smell the oranges with the cloves in it, it's like, yeah, this is Christmas. This is Christmas. This is proper Christmas right now. So yeah, that's one. That's one. And we have a lot of countries has a lot of great Christmas movies, and I love Christmas movies. It's probably the one thing that always gets me in a Christmas mood, or regardless of it being like summer or so. If I see a Christmas movie, I'm like, oh, Christmas, I need this. So my favorite Christmas movie that I always have to watch, and I can't watch it any other day, I have to watch it in the morning of the 24th of December, and it's the Cinderella movie from the, I don't know, 1970s or so. And here in Norway it's actually like voice-overed by a man. It's this one like actor that has the whole movie with like female characters and male characters, and like he's everyone, and it's actually quite awkward to some. It might be, but to me it's just, it has a special place in my heart, and it just will always be there. And we are actually so hardcore on this movie that we actually we have this TV thing that can pause for only half an hour, and the 24th is actually the Christmas day. We have the dinner, we open the presents, we do everything on the 24th. So the visitors, like so many people visit on the 24th, and it's such a really nice thing, and I love it. But the movie is pretty important, so we actually bought the movie because since we can only pause the thing in 30 minutes, it actually starts playing after a while, and visitors are usually like for a few hours. So we have the film on like a DVD or so that we can plug it in only on the 24th. It's really important. And we plug it in, and we started the exact time that it starts on the TV, and we watch like half an hour here or 15 minutes here or an hour there, because people come and go like the entire day, but we have to watch it. So we bought it on the DVD, and it's the best Christmas movie ever. I love it, and I love it. Oh my god, it's awesome. So, on to some more general sort of traditions. The Cinderella thing is kind of in my household. I think other people have more like different movies or so, or other days or so, but the 24th with Cinderella is important. It needs to happen. So anyways, we don't celebrate Halloween here in Norway, so trick-or-treaters aren't that like common. But we have these sort of trick-or-treaters in the days between. It says in every place that I read about this tradition, it says that it's between the 25th and New Year's Eve, but I have never experienced having them in between. It's always on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, that's quite the herky-jerky. But anyways, it's always this particular day. So anyways, here where I'm from, it's the sort of trick-or-treaters. I don't know what to call them. It's called julebok. But it's so cute because it's usually children like dressing up as Santa or dressing up as just whatever they like. They can even dress up like they are nothing special. They just found some weird glasses and some weird coats, and just they can dress up as anything, and they don't come and like, oh, trick or treat, and if I don't get anything I'm gonna throw eggs on your house. They're like, I'm gonna sing a song to you, and then you're gonna give me some candy. Oh, it's so cute. And actually adults do the same thing, but adults aren't after like candies. They hope to get a shot of some alcohol stuff, or get a beer or wine or anything. It's called ölbok, which is like beer trick-or-treaters. I don't know, beer carols? I don't know, but it's really nice because you always get visitors, and we like when the doorbell rings, we like go down the entire family and the entire like company that we're having. So it's like 13 people just standing there listening to like 3 children singing like super awkwardly, and then we're like, ah, it's so cute. And we like give them all the candy because it's when I was younger there was a lot of children my age around where I live, but now that we have all gotten older, there are pretty much not that many children left. So it's like these like 3 or 4 children like get all our candy because we just expect only them. So it's like, yeah, you can sing one song and then you just get like a whole bowl of candy, and we're like, yeah, it's awesome. And I love it. It's so cute, and it's a nice thing that it's not like trick or treat, I'm on your door, give me something. It's like, I'm gonna sing you a song and be like happy and be awesome, and oh, it's so cute. with the adults it tends to get kind of weird, because if they have been on a lot of houses before they get to your house, they're pretty drunk, and yeah, it's no harm in it, it's okay. Yeah. Also, in Christmas time, or just in the year in general, but it's especially in the Christmas time, we eat a lot of graut, which is warm rice pudding. It sounds so weird when you're saying it like that, but it's warm rice pudding with raisins and cinnamon and sugars and butter, and we have like one almond that's like when you get that you win a marzipan pig. I sound like the weirdest person like ever, but it's really common here. It's like if you don't have it, you're weird. So when I say that we have it, it's not weird. If you don't have it, it's weird. I promise. But yeah, we have warm rice pudding as sort of this traditional food around here. And on Christmas Day, it's really common that Santa is coming around. So in Norway, we have this, that we have a bowl of this warm rice pudding thing, and we put it outside because Santa needs to get it on his way around the world. So we set out a bowl of like warm milk-based rice product with sugar. That's like not animal attraction at all. And it goes bad so fast because it's like it might get pretty cold, but it's usually get pretty cold in like January or February. So when it's like I don't know, 5 degrees or so, it's like raining and like warm and cold, like it's sort of changing from warm to cold all the time, and you're having milk-based products with sugar in it. It's like the perfect thing for animals to just be like, ooh. So I don't think Santa eats it. I think that, spoiler alert, the animals eat it. We tend to not do that because we don't want animals to be like all over the place. And yeah, what? But yeah, it's we sit out like food for Santa outside, not inside the house. We sit it outside. And we have gingerbread houses, and I think that this is quite a common thing to have, but I am not sure if it's a common thing to gather all the gingerbread houses made from kindergartens and schools and every person that wants to make them, either they're young or old, and gather them in one place in the city and then display it for everyone to see, as this sort of big village of like 300 gingerbread houses and gingerbread figures and like buildings and structures and everything. So we have this giant like gathering of gingerbread awesomeness, and it's so cool. So gingerbread houses are pretty hardcore here in Norway. Yeah, it's awesome. So cute. And talking about gingerbread houses, we actually have this tradition, and I'm not sure if this is anywhere else. I hope it is, because then again it is kind of weird. But I read that for like about 140 years ago, there came this cookbook in Norway. It was released here in Norway, that had this quote in it that every housewife that respects herself needs to make 7 sorts of cookies before Christmas. So it's a really established tradition here, that you need to bake 7 different sorts of cookies before Christmas, and it can be anything, but it has to be 7 different ones. It can be like, I made 7 gingerbread houses. It's like, no, if you made 7 gingerbread houses, that counts as 1 sort. So you need 7, and it's crazy. 7! Oh my god, it's so many. And yeah, the 23rd is actually quite a special day, I think, because in my family we have pizza, and we need to watch this sketch that's when I thought about this tradition, I was like, I wonder if people have this elsewhere, and then I realized that what we are actually watching is English, they speak English, and it's like texted in Norway. Norwegian? Texted in... What? It's texted in Norwegian, and I was like, yeah, that's brains, because they talk English. Of course it's not a Norwegian tradition, but it might be a Norwegian tradition to actually watch it on this particular day. But around 9:15-ish in the evening, they put on this sketch called Grevinnen og Hovmesteren, which is called, oh my god, I googled it. Dinner for One. It's called Dinner for One in other languages, but it's a so funny sketch, and I love watching it. And it's like, it's so funny because you obviously know what's gonna happen. In my life, I have now watched it 20 times. It will be my 21st time this year. And when you have watched something 21 times, you know what's going to happen. There are no surprises whatsoever, but it's so funny and I love it. And everyone's like sitting there just all silent because they know what's going to happen. And when it happens, they laugh so loud because it's so like awkward, this tension, like, oh my god, I wonder what's going to happen, and then it happens, and it's super funny. And we have pizza, and we have the tree that we have decorated. I think we are usually decorating it the 22nd, but we like it so much, it looks so pretty, that we want to decorate it like before that time. And we used to have quite a little living room, but then we sort of expanded the house. I'm not sure what it's called, but we got a bigger living room with a higher roof. So what we did the first year when we had this really high roof was that we used it to all our power, because we wanted a big Christmas tree, a high Christmas tree, because we had this high ceiling now. And with along with a high Christmas tree, there will usually be a wide Christmas tree. We didn't realize until we put it in the living room. So when we put the tree in the living room, it fit just perfectly in the roof, but it did not fit in the room at all. So the TV was covered, like half of the TV was like covered in branches. So it was so funny. So as sort of a principal thing, we have a Christmas tree that fits a lot better now. We had to get a fake ones because I'm allergic to like the original Christmas trees or so, and I'm so sad about that, but it's okay, because then you know that you get sort of a tree that's going to stand up the entire time it's decorated. But anyways, we have a tree that sort of fits our living room now, but as a principle we sort of have to drag it out so it covers a little bit of the TV, because that's after all how we got to do it. So when we're watching this sketch, it's like half of our like company has to sit like, I can see it, but it's like pretty much branches in the way. And it's fun. It's how you need to watch Christmas things. You need to watch Christmas things with branches like coming in from the sides, being like, hey-oh, here I am, how are you doing? And a Christmas tradition that I introduced to my family not too long ago, it's probably 2 or 3 years I think now, is that when you are decorating for Christmas dinner, I think this is a beautiful tradition. That's why I wanted it, because it's not usually a Norwegian tradition, I don't think so at least. But when you are decorating for dinner at Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or whenever you are having your like main dinner around Christmas time, you're decorating the table with one more plate than you are expecting guests. If you are expecting 6 guests, you put out 7 plates, and the 7th plate is actually to remember the ones that are no longer with you, or that may not be that fortunate like you, or from the older times. I think it's to always be ready to have more company if there should come someone unexpected to be like, hey, I'm alone this Christmas, can I be with you? And be like, yeah, of course, we have already made a plate for you. And it's such a beautiful tradition and I love it so much. So yeah, that's a tradition that I actually told my family that I wanted us to do. So we are doing that now. Oh, it's so cool. And yeah, that's quite the talk about Christmas traditions and I love it! It's so fun with Christmas. So fun! Oh, I'm so excited. I can't talk when I'm excited. It's like, it's just, I can't even. But anyways, I'm really excited for Christmas and I can't wait to Christmas. So yeah, I'm really excited to talk about Christmas traditions today. And please, by all means, let me know if you have any Christmas traditions at your house or in your country that are like somewhat weird or somewhat, I don't know, beautiful. Yeah, I'll talk to you again, I'll play for you on Sunday and I'll talk to you on Monday. That's a plan!